In this video, we're going to cover the Schoolhouse, specifically how some people think that the Schoolhouse hasn't changed at all since they were students, when they came through.
Well, depending on when they came through as a student. It actually doesn't even matter when you came through. It's better now than it was even 6 months ago. There's constant improvements to the Schoolhouse.
I would have to agree with you, but don't just take it from me. Let's hear from a few instructors.
Technology, security, certification, and accreditation.
The Schoolhouse has changed so much. I know that some people have a hesitancy because of their experience in the Schoolhouse. Maybe they didn't have the best of experience. I did not have the best of experience. I was very hesitant to come back to the Schoolhouse. But now that I'm here and that I've been here for over a year, I leave in May of 2025, this has been one of the best assignments ever, and I have thoroughly enjoyed my time here with my coworkers, enjoyed my time with my leadership, enjoyed my time with the students, being an instructor. I did not think that I would love it as much as I do now, and I will tell anybody that if you're even thinking about it, do it.
The students are experiencing today are a lot different than what I experienced, six going on 7 years ago. It's a lot more challenging. Everything is primarily hands-on. So in the cyber field, it's good to have that conceptual knowledge or to be able to understand the book knowledge of things, but we need to be able to apply the things that we're learning. And so everything that we're doing now has a heavy emphasis put on the application of it and being able to tie different principles and theories together to execute that same theory on keyboard, as we call it.
The culture at the 333rd is better than any squadron I've ever been in the Air Force. The commander empowers us to make a lot of decisions and change, our curriculum within reason to teach what's realistically going on out in the field. We want the training to be as real world as possible. So he gives us that flexibility to make those changes and do different things.
The cyber career field is up and changing all the time, so we want to ensure that we're staying up to date with everything that we need to as far as the changes that are occurring every day.
We have a lot of flexibility with the CFM team, with the squadron leadership, that allows us to meet those end goals in the way that we feel are the best possible way. And our students improve because of that. There's no other schoolhouse that I've been to or formal training where they allowed us to get weird. We get the opportunity to get weird with how we teach, what we teach, as long as it's meeting those criteria for the initial skills training. We're developing different ways to just break the mold. And that's why at the 333rd, I enjoy what I do.
Whatever your experience was as a student, it's going to be different as an instructor. You're not bound by many of the same restrictions that students are, and you're going to be cadre. You're going to know what's happening behind the curtain, and you're going to be treated more like that adult that we all want to be, right? And it's going to come with all of the responsibilities, but also all the freedoms that come along with that.
Yeah, that's right. We build up a fun culture here at the 333rd. We are the Mad Ducks. At the end of the week, we meet up, flick the beer light on, have roll call. We even do flight barbecues, bring your child to work days. And Gamash, you were actually non-volled here. You want to talk about that?
No, it was too painful. No, I was non-volled out here, and I got dragged here kicking and screaming. I was not happy about it. I was dreading my experience, and I couldn't have been more wrong. I love it here, and I wish now me could talk to then me and explain to then me what now me knows.
We even built an escape room and a tunneling lab with local funds and in-house development, and now like every DV that comes through, like, show me your tunneling lab, show me your escape room. I want to try the escape room. It's like been published and they all want to see it.
It's in the template for when they set up scheduling.
Yeah.
It's given. Part of the development efforts that we have here in-house, because we do develop a lot of our own material, content, and range isms, and part of that is we actually get dirty internet drops for development. And with that, it allows us the freedom to do what we need and or want to do to develop without the limitations that many of us find with NIPRNet.
Do you want to be an instructor yet?
I know I do.
We gave you a lot to think about, so keep this going and continue to playlist.